think it's quite relaxed. People are really relaxed and friendly. I think it's quite easy to make friends as well.
It's very chilled out here. I really like it here at Plovdiv. The people are very friendly and they're very smiley. They're always willing to help. Taxi drivers are very nice, friendly. They always want to help you.
So far with the customer service, literally everyone has been amazing. And usually people would be quite unhappy if they don't speak their language, but here everyone's really kind, everyone's really accommodating. So that's been a really enjoyable experience.
I like the people because they keep themselves to themselves. They don't really bother you if you're not in trouble. It's not a case of they're always looking at you, they're always pointing at you. You're kind of like by yourself.
I don't think I experienced any culture shock over here, which is a really good plus side to Plovdiv. There's a lot of tourists around here as well, people from like everywhere, so it's quite easy to blend in, and and the culture is beautiful anyway. So.
My main worry before coming here was the language, since I'd never spoken it before, so I thought it'd be difficult to get around or talk to locals or find a place. But everyone here is super nice and they do really try to communicate and understand what you're saying, and they really help you. They're friendly people. I like it here. I would say start learning the language before you come here. It's really going to help you, like when calling for a taxi you're going to have to know a little bit of Bulgarian. So knowing the language will help you feel more confident here, and you'll know that you can handle things yourself if you can speak it.
It's very easy to learn the basics in the language, and people actually appreciate it very much when you say hello like zdravейте. People are very friendly and kind. I like the fact that many people speak Greek for some reason. So I talk to people in both Bulgarian and Greek sometimes.
Locals are quite friendly over here as well. So I know I've only been here like not long, but so far the locals, even if they don't know how to speak English, they try their best. And as long as if you try and speak their language, they're quite nice and they like that.
The city is very vibrant, very colourful, very modern. Preserving its rich heritage, obviously. Back then it was quite fast-paced, I guess. Everything was very fast. When coming to Plovdiv, it's actually slowed down a bit because everyone's quite calm. Well, they're busy, but they're calm and, welcoming people.
In terms of transport and everything, that was quite a nice surprise, really. It's quite cheap, and the main sort of transport here is taxi, and there are buses here as well. But in Plovdiv, it's quite a small city. So you don't need to travel a lot to get to places, and everything's quite nearby, so that's quite a big plus. I'm living alone in a one-bedroom apartment. It's quite modern, it's quite cheap as well. It's not the rocket high prices like in England, so that's a big plus.
I like the fact that they have many European restaurants. So if you are from Italy or from France or from Greece, you will find something to eat.
Especially for people, Muslims and stuff, for the halal food and stuff. There's plenty of options here. You just got to explore, but the food's really good.
I think the food here is definitely very different. I haven't got to try some of the traditional Bulgarian food quite yet, but I've heard it's quite different to what I would have back home in Ireland. I think they eat a lot of meat here and I'm vegetarian, so I'm not sure how that'll work, but I'm sure I'll find something, and I'm willing to try some Bulgarian dishes.
I haven't tried any Bulgarian food just yet. I've had, the local, the cafes and burgers and stuff like that, and it's really fresh, it's quite nice, and it's quite cheap as well, which is a big plus.
There's a lot of students. They come from a lot of different backgrounds, so you come in contact with a lot of new people, and it's nice meeting people who are not from your country, new experiences. You get to talk about new things. It's pretty cool.
The city life is quite nice as well. There's quite a lot of things to do for students here. There's quite a few options here, and I think it would fill the boxes and criteria of a large range of students.
I really love being here. I think it's a very beautiful city, and I'm excited to properly explore and find out all the cute little study places to see what else I can do here. It seems very fun and cool.
travel to different cities. So Sofia is, I would love to do that. There's loads of hiking places to go. I would love to try hiking out mountains and stuff.
Looking forward to exploring around Plovdiv is the hills around the city. I've heard there's a lot of hikes you can do, and I like to be quite outdoorsy. I like to get out, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to. I really liked the Kapana Creative District. It's really nice to see a city that just really embraces the history and the culture of the country. Back home in Ireland, particularly the cities can be quite commercialised, so it's really nice to come here and see that, you know, the old architecture has all been preserved. We visited the amphitheatre, and that was really nice to see. In particular, got some good pictures.
About the city, I like it's not a new city. Like, for example, New York City is amazing, but it's new. Whereas here, you can see the history, you can see there is a timeline that you can see in the city, from the buildings, from the streets also, and it's like a history book.
In terms of safety over here, I think it's a really safe city and country overall. For safety in the university, I'd probably say that it's quite safe, and you wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't recommend going outside late at night, and I wouldn't recommend that in any country. But the good thing is that there's a police station nearby to the university, so there's nothing to worry about, and you're safe.
I definitely feel safe as a girl in Plovdiv. You know, walking around, like, I haven't experienced anything negative so far anyway. It definitely feels like a very safe city. I've just been kind of sticking to my friends, sticking in a group, you know, not really going anywhere completely by myself. But the university is so close, and you're really close to the city centre as well, so like you wouldn't really be out of sight or anything. Like, I definitely feel safe just walking around.
There's nothing to worry about. Plovdiv is a really safe city, and it's a great place, and I think you'll really enjoy it here.
I absolutely love the weather compared to the UK. Plovdiv is amazing.
The weather of Plovdiv is very nice. I like that it's consistent, always blue skies and sun. You don't expect rain. Like in Ireland, it rains every other 5 minutes, you never know.
Plovdiv has much better weather. It's better than clouds and rain. The sun is great, and it makes you feel happy about the day and look forward to waking up every morning.
I actually love Plovdiv. It's amazing here. I think I'm starting to like it more than home. There's so much culture here, there's so much history and so much to learn.